Hey there Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for October 16th through to the 22nd, so let's jump in and see what's on the cards. Before I do though, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button Pisces, that would be amazing. And you might want to think about leaving me a comment or hitting subscribe if you do enjoy my readings. When you leave a comment, it really helps me connect with your energy, get to know you, and really read for this collective in a more aligned way. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have pretty much responded to the majority of my comments in the last 5 years. So I love to do that and get to know you and have a more personal connection on this channel. So it would be great to get to know you. So that would be great. Also, if you'd like a personal reading at any time, the first link down below will pop you over to my website. You can see what I offer. There are different types of readings over there. I have a freebie, a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. That is linked below, as is my paid offering. That is a more immersive online tarot course called The Initiation, and I teach a full foundation in tarot as well as my professional signature reading process there. So that's your course if you really want to learn how to read spreads, how to put it all together, how to find the intuitive story in the cards to deliver, readings for yourself, family and friends, and maybe even transition into paid readings. That's your course, okay? My Karmic community, my free email newsletter is linked below, as is my Instagram, and please do look for the blue ticked verified account. It's my only one. It always will be. There are fakes out there. There are also people that are using my profile photo on their different accounts with their own names. It's a jungle out there. So yeah, blue ticked. You can't go wrong there. I'd love to have you over there. I'm super interactive there as well. Let's get your cards out, Pisces. Starting with a Moonology Oracle card. For you, don't let your past hold you back, Pisces. Nope. It's time to move on and rewrite your future. South Node. So I wonder, Pisces, have you got your birth chart? You can get free ones online. Cafe Astrology is one place I know of, not sponsored or anything, but that's where I started with my own birth chart. Now, it's interesting to find out the house and sign of your South Node and your North Node, because they say the South Node is sort of what we were dealing with, focusing on, or journeying in our direct past life that we're meant to move, take the knowledge with us, but sort of step away from in this life. And we're supposed to be moving towards what is in your North Node, okay? Now, if you have a repeated cycle that's been playing out in your life, and that might look like attracting the same kind of relationships that are not working for you, or maybe getting stuck, in loops of scarcity when you're really wanting abundance, it can be coming from some of these past issues, okay? So there's something there from your past. Don't let it hold you back. It's like we need to clear that energy and come in with a new imprint here. Let's get your major arcana. I've got just the 22 cards, big themes of the tarot here, Pisces. And I have Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you have an opportunity to shift the big wheel here. It wants to expand your life in a new direction. And it's the energy of a cycle or karmic cycle completing. You don't need to go there anymore. Don't let your past hold you back. So Wheel of Fortune wants to open up a new cycle. And in that cycle, things will generally have a better fortune for you. But there is a catch, Pisces. And that catch is that the Wheel of Fortune's always turning, but you need to catch a ride with it, okay? It basically, everything is potential unless acted on. So there is a shift that wants to come in for you and change your luck. Don't let your past hold you back. You might be needing to make a new decision around a situation, and you might be on the precipice of the new, and you might be thinking, oh, I can't do that. What if I can't meet expectations? Well, don't let your past hold you back. Leap in. Or you might be needing to release a situation that you chose from a past version of you that you're now sort of spiritually graduating. Let's jump in deeper. I'm pulling you 4 cards, Pisces, from the classic Rider-Waite. We will then clarify them as we read them. Page of Wands, it came out in the same position for the Aquarius reading, which I've just done. They also got the Wheel of Fortune. So if you have strong Aquarian placement in your chart as well, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, you might want to check out that reading. So the Page of Wands is, you know, it's good news and it's heading on to new potential, new territory. Your challenge is the Nine of Wands, and that is such a past cycle energy for me. It's, whew, Judgment is showing itself, but I'm going to choose. The Nine of Wands is often a 9-year cycle, but the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's time to close that out. You're getting to the 10-year cycle, no more. Three of Pentacles in the advice. And your outcome. Outcome. Oh, Three of Swords. Yeah, so I can see why you're holding off on this, but I also want to say that things heat up towards the end of the year, don't they? It's a time where a lot of people become reflective and they sort of start to feel like it is the time to release as the year closes out and we get closer to a new year opening. You know, we're in October, but it's going to come like that. Often this is where we start to think about these sorts of things. So I have a Three of Swords here for you, and it feels like you will be releasing or letting go of a situation that maybe has held disappointment for you, and you've pushed and you've tried to make this happen, but it hasn't. And I've got Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I've just pulled the Knight of Wands here as well. And that's Sagittarian energy, and I think that by December you are moving ahead in a new direction. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. There's a new door that wants to open for you. Now, sometimes we're lucky enough that the Wheel of Fortune just brings it in, but other times we need to be actively seeking and looking. So what is it that you're wanting to move towards? What is this new direction? Is it a situation? Is it a new job? Is it a new relationship or house? Or does it just stand for, I just need change in my life, and it needs to be change that brings me more energy, brings me more potential, takes me on a new adventure, because my goodness, I can't do this anymore. That Nine of Wands for me is the wounded warrior who has been in a sustained situation that's been slowly draining your energy for 9 years, or like we're getting to the 10th year here. The cycle's completing. You've learned what you need from it, but it's also put you in a little bit of a trauma response, maybe fight, flight, freeze, fawn, and it is time to accept the one wand that makes the 9 a 10, right? And it gives you the 10 of Wands sigh of relief. I also have very, very good news here. I think that if you, like, the universe is knocking at your door, and if you literally apply for what you need here or start shifting towards it, I really feel that the universe is going to work with you. And it's all going to happen quite quickly, okay? Now, the Nine of Wands, though, is in the challenge. And for me, Pisces, this is, I just pulled the Death at the bottom of the deck, pulled the Nine of Cups here. I would definitely swap the Nine of Wands for the Nine of Cups if I were you. Like, it's a no-brainer, right? So you can stay where you are and keep pushing and hoping for the best, or we can navigate the gateway of the Three of Swords, sever ties, acknowledge ending, and really move towards our wish fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, and happiness in the heart. Both of these energies, being 9, are around fruition and fulfillment. So what I'm feeling is that whatever you tried to bring to fruition in this previous phase of your life hasn't really happened, because it's not meant for you. Because it's past energy. So you have the opportunity to move towards the Nine of Cups, which is just this beautiful self-made energy of, you know, having moved with the Wheel of Fortune. And because of that, you know, you've changed the course of your life. We also have different timelines in our life that we can travel. So you're swapping the timeline of the Nine of Wands, and we know sort of where that leads, and you'll get more of that energy. For a new timeline that brings you to the Nine of Cups, we can change our reality just by shifting, you know, shifting with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is in the advice. It's an energy of building towards this new beginning. it comes in with the Knight of Pentacles, and it feels like there might be some steps that you need to take to get to your new, okay? And you're being asked to start planning, be prepared, get your ducks in a row. Who do you need to bring in to help you? What do you need? What finances? 3 of Pentacles says, let's start birthing this dream. 3 of Pentacles for me is always the realization of the Empress, who's 3 in the major arcana. What do you want to create here? This is the gateway, and you're being asked to start taking the action steps, Pisces, that will get you there, okay? But the other 3, so we've got 2 3s and 2 9s in this reading. The other 3 is the 3 of Swords, and there is some grief to navigate here and the disappointment of having to go through this process. But we're human beings, right? This is what we're here for. We're here to learn, to grow, and we often do that through the portal of, you know, sadness, grief, disappointment, challenge. And that's why the 3 of Swords is a 3, because it's the number of the Empress. From that grief, we heal twice as strong, we recreate and we rebirth. And you're really being encouraged to rebirth and create a life that is really in alignment with your heart energy. That was the 5 of Wands for those who want to know. So yeah, there's definitely some conflict energy, but I've now pulled the 10 of Wands. So you know how I was talking about the 9 of Wands plus the Page of Wands equaling 10. Yes, I'm a numbers person. The 10 of Wands is the ending that allows a weight to be lifted off your shoulders, Pisces. It's like, finally, I don't have to be on autopilot anymore and be in the drudgery or on the treadmill in this situation. You know, yes, it's disappointing and there is pain associated with it. But remember, this is happening for you, not to you. Because the Wheel of Fortune wants to shift and wants to bring major expansion into your life. So Pisces, I just know that 2024 is going to be your year, right? You've got a process to navigate. There's also very, very good news in this reading. So I feel that if you work with this energy, new doors are going to open for you. And you can expect big things from your life, big expansion, and a bit of a breakthrough blessing as well. So I am going to leave it there, Pisces, and I hope you enjoyed this message. If you would like to tune into your personal circumstances, first link down below will take you to my website. You can check out the readings and healings that I do offer. You can also please like, share, subscribe, or leave me a comment on the way out. I'd be so grateful for that, Pisces. And I'm just going to wish you all the love and magic. I will see you very soon. Bye for now.